Hello, everyone, especially my 19 subscribers. Once again, I hope that is wrong. Today we are continuing Seven Lives. Last we left off, we realized that we are in a parallel world. We are kind of centering our experience around our student Kanae. We understand that her mother died, which was not canon in our reality. I just killed her brother, and I apparently was the reason that her mother died. We went to go find someone that could possibly explain what's going on. He wasn't much of a help in this reality, and so on our way home, we sort of fell into like a weird time loop and then got into a car accident. So, let's see what happens next. Well, I know this game has multiple endings. I think we got the accidentally kill everyone ending. Wrong accident. 3 involved, 2 injured. One of them is in a grave state. There was also a deceased. They'll be transferred to... Yes, one of the involved died. One of the wheels of the car decapitated him while trying to avoid him. Yes, in the shot it showed how 2 people entered the path from nowhere, and after the accident there was only 1. We don't have an identity of the dead one, only of the ones inside the car. Come with me outside the room. He suffered a series of traumas in less than a day. The worst is that this guy is involved in all of them. He's pathetic. I don't know how the fiscal thought it was a good idea to leave her with him. No, the girl had no one here, and the only person with who she spoke to last night was him. The fiscal thought that she'd be better with someone as close as him, and despite what happened, he thought that this dude could be... This girl has luck for the Wait, he's awakening. Good afternoon, Professor. Less than a damn day, and look what you did. Officer, please, it's not the moment. My name is Kyoko, Professor. I am a lawyer assigned to you. Due to all that has happened since yesterday, things have escalated to a really bad point. Too forkin' fast, I'd say. Officer, please. I'd have to ask you to leave us alone for a moment. 5 minutes, no more. Technically, you have to give legal counsel as much privacy with their client as they deem fit. Look, I'm going to be sincere with you. This looks really bad. Kanae's in a coma. The Officer Alan wants your head right now. So his name's Alan. I didn't know his name until now. I don't know what happened in that house with Nakawa. I also don't know what's happened with you and Kanae. So I want you to be clear with me. All this case looks mysterious. Why Kanae is with you? How did you end up on that road? We went to see a friend of mine. I thought he could help Kanae in all that she's going through. I couldn't tell her everything. I'd be sent to an asylum in an instant. When we were returning, something happened on the road. Someone came out from the car. Appeared? From where? I don't know. They were just there in a second. I tried to avoid them, but the car failed and then we crashed. There were cameras on the road. In one of the lampposts. The police are investigating them, but it kinda looks like they came from nowhere. The image is in a really bad state, but it's our best defense. I want you to know that there is a dead person in the accident. You killed one of the 2 that appeared. I killed someone again? I looked at my finger and I noticed there was another space and the scarred ring filled. Alan is of the opinion that you're one of the biggest threats this town has faced. I didn't do it because I wanted to. It was an accident. I know, but he doesn't care. There's no information about him in the system. We just know that it was a man between 25 and 28 years old. You took his head with the wheel of your car. And the other one? I remember that there were 2 of them. We don't know. He or she just vanished just like they appeared. Well, the man needs to rest a little bit. You don't have to say it. Calm down, he'll be fine. I just want to protect you from him. This is a really dangerous man. He's killed 2 persons in 2 days. I don't want you to be the 3rd one. You don't have anything to say that, Officer Allen. Be careful with your words. You say that as if I'm the bad guy here. Remember, it wasn't me who took the family of a kid and then put her in a coma. They're talking as if I wasn't here. That was an accident, officer. Okay, I have a theory that it seems like there are 7 marks on this ring. Each mark is getting like filled in or ticked off or whatever with each death. I think the little girl, wow, why did her name just escape me? I think she's going to be the 7th. But I think as soon as like all 7 of them go, the timeline like resets. That's my theory. I'll be back later, Professor. Kyoko leaves, but Alan stays in the room for a second. It doesn't matter if it was your fault or not, really. I'm not interested if the guy you decapitated appears spontaneously in front of you. You screwed up that girl's life. You only had to protect her for a few weeks until they got someone better, but look how it ended. She's in continuous observation. She's in a coma since yesterday. The doctors don't know why. They think it may be due to the trauma in her head caused by the crash. On the other hand, the guy you killed is not identified anywhere. You killed a nobody, just like you. In one day, you finished destroying that girl's life. From here, you will not go straight to your house like yesterday, I can assure you that. Without being able to say anything at all, he leaves my room, with a totally sure threat that when I heal, my ass was in jail. I had a few wounds on my arm and forehead. My legs are hurt as well. I tried to get out of bed, still having an incredible headache and watching the floor turn towards the ceiling due to how dizzy I was. I managed to leave my room with difficulty while staggering down the desolate corridor at noon. There was no officers guarding the entrance in case I escaped. There was no nurses nearby. It seemed like I was alone in this hospital. Oh no. I'm in front of Kane's room. She's lying in that bed with all the devices connected to her body. All this has been a disaster, and all because of this ring. I put my hand on the glass, wanting to reverse all this tragedy that had happened. The scar seems like life of people. Every time someone has died since I got this, a space in the ring was marked. There were 7 of them. Now there are 5. But then Itaewon didn't count as one. Or it counted as one along with Makawa? I don't understand. While thinking on all that, an idea comes to mind. The things that they said when I was conscious came to my mind. Yes. In the shot, it showed how 2 people entered the path from nowhere, and after that accident, there was only one. I'm not interested if the guy decapitated appears spontaneously in front of you. I had fallen into a time loop before the accident, but they appeared from nowhere when I recovered my vision. I need to see the guy who died to make sure. I need to know who I hurt this time. What the hell are you doing here? Damn it. How did you leave your room? You shouldn't even be able to move. Your wounds are in very bad condition. Let me take you back to your bed. You need to rest. You don't understand. I have to see the body of this person. It may seem like something out of a totally twisted idea, but after everything that's happened these last few days, I have to see who I hurt this time. I can't say why I really want to see him. I don't dare to rule anything out. Less if there are indications that the death of this guy wasn't a simple accident. Listen, I know what's on your mind. You feel guilty for all this. You have your reasons. Kane was your responsibility and you couldn't protect her as you wanted, but you can't do this right now. Not with Alan breathing in your neck and watching all the things that you do or say. She's right. With my arm over her shoulder supporting me, she leads me back to my room in the hospital and helps me to lie on the bed. It feels like every bone in my body is cracked. I'm observing the ceiling that reflects my empty thoughts, which absorb my notion of time. Ironic. Actually, I don't know if this really happens normally, or I'm just stuck in another temporary loop, or if everything just stopped. No, time goes on. It's relaxing, knowing that time is passing. To know that I'm not in a void without end and without beginning. Knowing that I'm not in the temporary non-existence that I have experienced previously. It reassures me, but not as much as I'd like. There are still things that I must understand, and I know that seeing the next victim of my disaster will help solve all this. I need to see him. I get up again out of my bed, feeling as if my bones were splintering one by one. I've seen just one person besides Kyoko and Alan in this hospital. For sure it's Alan who's preventing them from taking care of me. When I left the room and went to the morgue, I saw some nurses busy in the corridor. They didn't notice me. There are a few bodies here. I'm exhausted. One of them was just in front of me, so holding my breath, I lifted the blanket that covered it. Although I thought I was ready to see this guy, I wasn't ready for a totally missing head. Only a part of the tongue is coming out from what was left of his neck. The scene made every part of my stomach go back through the esophagus until I vomited it. I think I fainted again. What the hell was he doing here? Isn't this hospital supposed to have surveillance? Those screams. That's Alan. Do I have to stand guard myself? This guy is extremely dangerous. What the hell are you planning? Are you crazy? Actually, it doesn't matter anymore. Right now, you go straight to prison. I want you to know this is not because I hate you or anything like that. It's only that you did everything in your power to ruin that girl's life. In less than a day, you left her in intensive care. Less than a damn day. That's what I don't accept. What would he think if I told him what happened? I could tell him everything, even if it makes me look like a crazy. Should I tell him? Yeah, let's just sound crazy. Alan, I know that this seems messed up, but it's not my fault. Something's happened these last few days. Since Makawa, everything's been so weird. And it came clear to me when those people appeared out of nowhere in the road. I need your help. I need to understand what's happening. Do you think I'm an idiot? Do you really think that I believe this? Of course I saw that video. I have no idea what happened on the road. Those two persons came out of nowhere in an instant. But still, if you had not embarked on that childish expedition with her to find who knows what, the girl wouldn't be in that condition. You'll have surveillance until we come to take you out. As for the girl, I'll see what I can do for her. I don't know what I expected telling him this. Kyoko says that I shouldn't leave the room. Alan wants me to try, so I can be sent more easily to jail. Damn it, if only I could get rid of this policeman who takes me as his main objective. I don't know how yet, but I know I can prevent Kane from living in this reality. I'm convinced of this. Previously, I've been able to move through time. That happened when I confronted Makawa. That made me kill Iroha. But at this moment, I move between dimensions unintentionally, as in yesterday's accident. I entered in this empty space without intention, and things happened. Things that I can't control. If only I could stop the course of time of my own free will, even this time. What the hell are you planning? I really want to understand, but you aren't leaving it easy for me. You wouldn't understand. Test me. I already told Alan all this. I don't know if I should keep repeating it. It's nothing, miss. I see. I don't know how messed up things can be for you to hide stuff that could help you get out of this. I know that there are some shady things that I still haven't understood, but if you don't tell me, I'm going to think that you don't have a defense. Listen, I know that everything looks really bad, but let me do my job. I can assure you I'm pretty good at it. It's the first time I've seen her smile. Thank you, Kyoko. Really. Give me time, please. I'll tell you everything, but I need time. Okay, Professor. Just remember that you don't have that much of it. I'll be outside. Call me whenever you want. I know she wants to help me, but I can't tell her everything that's happened. Everything would end up as with Alan. I have to concentrate on seeing again that body. I have to focus on nothing. I need to clear my mind. I close my eyes, forgetting everything around me. The pain in my head starts to increase. The pressure in my chest is so great that I feel as if it breaks me. I can't lose this. I have to focus. With my eyes tightly closed, in less than a second, I stop feeling everything. I feel suspended in nothingness. Where am I? I feel nothing around me. I'm in my room. It worked. I get up slowly from the bed. It's as if I don't feel my steps. I can walk freely. Every pain in my bones has disappeared. There was no noise no matter how much I talked. I get close to the door. I can pull the door of my room with all the force, and when I release it, it'll stay static where I left it. I must hurry. I don't know how long this will last. There was Kyoko outside my room. She seemed worried. The morgue is not far from my room. I know how to get there, and I'm a bit more prepared to see the body of this guy. He has something I know I've seen somewhere else. I walk through the corridors of the hospital, seeing how my surroundings are completely stopped. Unfinished steps to give, birds without finishing their flutter. I feel pressure in my chest. I don't have much time. I slowly uncover the decapitated corpse to visualize his neck, or what was left of it. Ugh! I know where the tattoo's from. Oh yeah, I've had one as well. This body's more clear than him at that time. It can't be. We left him behind. He closed the door in our face. It's impossible for this to be his body. Although he appeared out of nowhere. How the hell did he get there? And most importantly, who the hell appeared out of nowhere with him? Perhaps I'm not the only one who travels between realities. Or at least in slices of time. I take it as great possibility now. I have to get out of here. I'm sorry, Kyoko. I know you wanted to help me, but this is beyond us. I can't take Kanae with me. I don't know how much I'd be able to hold time. She'll be more safe here. Time's running out. I have to hurry up and get out before it's too late. I leave the hospital with the greatest of my haste. When I open the exit door, I can contemplate this panorama only for a few seconds. The wind moving the branches of the trees at a speed that allows me to appreciate each one of the leaves in them. As I give the next step to leave the hospital, a stitch in the center of my forehead makes me fall on the floor with an immeasurable pain. I start to crawl on the ground in order to leave that place. As I stand up, I look around. I see that everything is as if nothing had happened. The whole course of time returns as normal, rhythmic, right in front of me. I need to go where the accident happened.
It can't be. No, I can't believe it.
This voice. Oh no, damn it.
A colleague?
Hi, sorry, I don't have much time, really.
I knew what happened with Makawa, very bad thing, bud. By the way, why are you looking like that?
I need to get out of here. I need your help.
What, really? Shoot, for what am I good for?
I need to get somewhere. It's far from here, but we have to do it quick.
Well, I have my car here, but are you okay?
The truth is I'm not. That's why I need to get out of here.
And the police will come with us?
What?
I knew everything about the accident yesterday. Everyone knows.
I didn't count on that. I understand if you don't want to help me. I can't explain everything right now, but I promise you I will. Please know I ask you to trust me.
Where do you want to go?
When we go to his car, a police officer looked at me. He took his gun really fast.
Stop right there! Sir, this man is really dangerous. I need you to step aside.
I feel the gun in the back of my head. They start fighting while I enter the car. I push the accelerator to its max and did a turn at full speed. The supervisor's on the ground. There's blood in his shoulder. Damn it. I can't believe it. It can't be. I can reverse all this. I know I can. I know I can. I have to. I leave while the cops start chasing me. I finally am here. Here's where it happened. I can see a big blood stain. Right there where those people appeared. But now there's nothing. Only desolate way. They found me. It burns. My hand begins to burn again. The scar. The supervisor probably died. Another victim. Another victim because of me, and there's nothing here. Professor. That voice. No, it can't be. The silence shows my confusion. I stop working, and I'm only contemplating in an uncertainty that destroys my mind. Only by leaving her name. We have to leave. Alright guys, and that is where we are going to leave it today. Mysterious Kanae coming out of nowhere in a different outfit. Not in a coma. Is it a different Kanae that can travel through time and space? We'll see next time. If you made it this far, go ahead and leave a like. Comment what you think is going to happen. What is up with Kanae? What is up with all these deaths that we're causing? And the ring? Subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you're not new and just haven't subscribed yet. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!